Hello and welcome to Dateline Lagos on Channels Television. I'm Ayotunde Balogun. Coming up on the program, Governor Sanwo-Olu swears in new head of service, state government unveils Lagos Traffic Radio live camera update project, and COWLSO holds 23rd National Women Conference. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has sworn in Mr. Olabode Agoro as the new head of service of Lagos State, succeeding Mr. Hakeem Muri-Okwala, who voluntarily retired last September after about 5 years in office. Take a look.
Lagos House COWLSO Ikeja is occupied by guests who have come to witness the swearing-in ceremony of newly appointed Lagos State Head of Service, Olabode Agoro. Speaker of the State Assembly, Mudashiru Obasa, members of the House of Assembly, traditional rulers, body of permanent secretaries are here for the occasion. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, his deputy, Kadri Hamzat, make their way into the hall. The outgoing head of service, Hakeem Muri-Okwala, reads the profile of Mr. Agoro, who is taking over from him.
Mr. Agoro Shuaib Olabode, the last born of 5 children, was born on the 3rd of August 1967 to the family of late Honorable Justice Idowu Olayemeka Agoro, the first Solicitor General Permanent Secretary, Lagos State Ministry of Justice, and retired Justice of the Court of Appeal. He began his education at Corona Primary School, Victoria Island, and proceeded to the St. Gregory's College. For his O and A-level education, he subsequently gained admission into the prestigious Lagos State University to study political science, but later left for Park Lane College, Leeds, England, to study for the Access course in law. He thereafter gained admission to the Leeds Metropolitan University, Leeds, England, where he obtained his Bachelor of Law degree with a second-class upper division. He thereafter came back as an expatriate to attend the Nigerian Law School and was called to the Nigerian Bar in 1996. Between 1998 and February 2000, he attended the University of Dundee, Scotland, Centre for Energy, Petroleum, Mineral Law and Policy to undertake an LLM program in Petroleum Law and Policy, where he also obtained a second-class upper division degree with a distinction. Between the 2nd and the 16th of August 2006, he attended the John F. Kennedy School of Government, Harvard University, Cambridge, Massachusetts, USA, for an executive education course on public-private partnership.
Time for the new head of service to take his oath of allegiance.
Do solemnly swear
that I will not directly
or
indirectly
communicate
or reveal
any
matter
to
any person which shall be brought under my consideration or shall come to my knowledge in the discharge of my official duty.
Afterwards, the governor signs his document.
And it is 22nd Head of Service of Lagos State, Mr. Olabode Agoro.
The man who is now heading the affairs of civil servants in Lagos State commends the government for his appointment and assures of prioritizing workers' welfare.
My greatest regards and respect to the Governor of Lagos State for appointing me as the 22nd Head of Service. Thank you very much, sir. I also wish to thank my predecessor in office, Kimboy, as we call him in the body, Kimboy, HMO, as popularly known, for recommending me and for a smooth and efficient handover. Thank you very much, sir. to the greatest public servants in Nigeria, to the greatest of the greatest of the greatest public servants in Nigeria, and to the most vibrant, caring body of permanent secretaries in Nigeria. Please let us see it. I inherited a fantastic crop of permanent secretaries who my predecessor has molded very well. So I thank you, sir. You're going to make my job very easy. So to the public servants, I promise to you to further promote your welfare, your working environment and conditions, and training across all cadres. I believe with these 3 points, we will get the very best out of you.
Governor Sanwo-Olu says Mr. Amuriokola's tenure as HOS was marked by significant success and expects nothing less from the new leadership.
I extend my hearty congratulations to Mr. Bode Agolo, the new head of service, as he takes on this huge responsibility of providing direction and leadership to the most vibrant, to the most progressive, to the most forward-looking public service in Nigeria. I have no doubt in my mind about his capability and his capacity to successfully lead the Lagos State public service and to build on the legacy and achievements of all his predecessors. My confidence and the trust are predicated on his exemplary contribution and the remarkable dedication and professionalism that he himself has demonstrated. There's still a lot more to be done in order to continually raise the bar of professionalism, of service delivery, and to ensure that prompt, effective, and efficient delivery is the least that Lagosians deserve, so that we can meet up with global best practices.
Mr. Olabode Agoro is the 22nd head of service in Lagos and has promised to bring about new opportunities for workers under the payroll of the state government.
We move on to inauguration ceremony of the Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM live camera update project that will help capture happenings in Lagos and deliver accurate travel information to the public.
Some executive members of the Lagos State Government, officials of the State Traffic Management Authority, Federal Road Safety Corps, Vehicle Inspection Service personnel, among others, converge on Lagos Traffic Radio premises Agedingbe Ikeja for the inauguration of the live camera update, which will be used by Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM to report travel information for the public. The State Commissioner for Information and Strategy says the live camera update will assist motorists plan their journey and reduce man-hours spent on the road.
The whole idea is to help the listening public plan their journey through regular updates from our traffic managers, thus reducing the man-hours spent on the roads. The station's foray into the transport sector is not limited to the above, but also serves as a medium for the modification of road users' behavior. Although this has been done proficiently since the establishment of the station in 2012, it has nonetheless encountered some challenges in the fulfillment of its mandate. Some of these challenges include lateness of the reports from our traffic managers, the inability of stringers to appropriately describe the traffic situation in their areas of coverage, and the slight delays occasioned by the compilation of reports, just to mention a few of the headache that the radio station goes through. This is why the management of the station is always thinking out of the box, thinking about innovative ways of taking the challenge of late reporting by partnering with the Ministry of Innovation, Science and Technology for the deployment of digital live feeds from the robust closed-circuit camera infrastructure of the Lagos State Government for the purpose of traffic reportage. When Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu announced that he was going to build a 6,000 kilometers fiber optic cable around the state of Lagos. So many people didn't know what he meant by that. Today, we have completed 3,000 kilometers of the building of such of the infrastructure, and today there are cameras in so many parts of Lagos that can capture, apart from traffic, all other things that people are doing. Your vehicle is not registered, there is a crime in some place, and this is what we are doing about all that we call our safe, our smart city project is part of it.
Lagos Traffic Radio is willing to explore new ideas to meet the demands of motorists in Lagos, and the Ministry of Innovation, Science and Technology is ready to support in this regard.
I want to greatly appreciate Mr. Governor for his tremendous support, not only for this project, for other activities that we have been doing in this station. Apparently, it has been like a pillar of support for us. So please, Honorable Commissioner for Transportation, help us convey our appreciation for Mr. Governor, sir. Also, I want to thank the Commissioner for Information and Strategy, who happened to be the head of the information channel of Lagos State government. His fatherly role, his counseling, his advice has been so tremendous to the management and staff of this station. You know, I should tell them that we can't afford to go down. Even we can't even afford to even stay where we are. Where we can afford to be is above where we are. So with this, I think it's a reflection of the fact that we are so committed to doing that work. You know, right from the cleaner down to the management, they have been wonderful people. The energy they even showed today shows that maybe in the next 1 year, another innovation will be coming up. I know they are thinking about new things to be done.
I also want to appreciate the GM for Traffic FM for this project, because Ministry of Innovation, Science and Technology is charged with the implementation of the Lagos State Smart City project. And along the line, we discussed about these live feeds, and we're happy it is live and functional. Actually, it's been operating for some time. We've been running a test program for some months before it's being launched today. And we really want to appreciate the Minister of Information, the Commissioner for Ministry of Information and Strategy, and the Permanent Secretary for their support. I want to pledge more support for them, but this is just the beginning of good things. So, as I have said, we are going to install more cameras and more feeds will be made available to Traffic FM for them to achieve their mandate.
The State Commissioner for Transportation, Mr. Oluwaseun, who is here to represent the governor, says the live camera update project will help drive good governance.
This event is of great significance because it's a testament to our administration's resolve to deploy state-of-the-art technology to drive effectiveness and efficiency in government operations and service delivery. As a result of this commitment, which is in line with the Smart City project, we have achieved significant improvements in addressing operational challenges in several sectors, including traffic management, healthcare service, land management, physical and urban planning, law enforcement, etc. The use of technological tools has become imperative in a modern city like ours with high and increasing population. The Lagos Traffic Radio live camera infrastructure for live feeds being commissioned today is therefore an addition to the pool of technologically driven initiatives adopted by this administration to enhance free flow of traffic in the metropolis. This infrastructure would address challenges ranging from latency of collated traffic reports, inaccurate description of the updates via last-mile stringers, and the ever-changing dynamics of the traffic situation which still subsists in spite of the several accomplishments of the station. Feeds from the digital camera will help the station commence live camera traffic updates, which will enable real-time traffic footage as shown live from the cameras situated at strategic locations in the state.
This initiative is in line with the Lagos Smart City project, which will go a long way in delivering travel advisory and make the job seamless for Lagos Traffic Radio.
Finally on the program is the 2023 National Women Conference, where car owners emerged at the closing ceremony of the program. And the First Lady of Nigeria, Oluremi Tinubu, asked the women to shape the future and foster an environment of equal opportunity for all.
It's the 23rd National Women Conference organized by the Committee of Wives of Lagos State Officials. COWLSO has been on for over 20 decades. This year, the First Lady of Nigeria, Mrs. Oluremi Tinubu, is in attendance alongside the wife of the Senate President, Ekaite Akpabio, Chioma Ikeka Zodima of Imo State, Bamidele Abiodun from Ogun State, Tamino Minini Makinde from Oyo State, Dr. Olufolake Abdurazak of Kwara, among other First Ladies, are here to take part in the ceremony.
We are strong. We are COWLSO. We're only one. We will stand. We will stand for our people. We will rise and together we will be our own. We are strong. We are COWLSO. We're only one.
At the opening ceremony of the three-day conference, Chairman of COWLSO, Dr. Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, highlights the focus of the 2023 gathering.
When we came on board in 2019, our theme was Unlearn, Learn and Relearn, the 21st Century Women's Team's Perspective. In 2020, we were empowered with the right information. That was when we had COVID, and we had to explore the possibilities in a new world. In 2021, we told our participants, awake. In 2022, the theme was Spring Forth, Stand Out. In 2023, our theme is Unleash Your Potential. Unleashing your potentials depends on your decision and courage to go past your limitations. In a world that recognizes solution providers and change agents, like what was mentioned when the National Youth Leader was having his talk this morning. Potential means nothing in the absence of action. Whatever you do as wives to your husbands, as mothers and grandmothers to your children and grandchildren, as guardians to your wards, as sisters to your fellow sisters, as bosses to your employees, as employees to your bosses, as mentors to your mentees, as businesswomen, as captain of industries and leaders in the marketplace, please make sure that you move your mind to your world. Think out of the box. So I charge you, don't wait for the things to happen. Go and make things happen. Be relevant.
Wife of the Senate President, as well as the Oyo State Governor's wife, commend COWLSO for sustaining the initiative over the years.
Your Excellency, the Governor, thank you for the support you've given to your dear wife, and I want to thank the past governors' wives for not allowing this dream to die. The governors' wives that are here, if there's anything you need to learn, please learn and take it away from here. I was a junior to our mother, who is now the president's wife. When you empower the women, you've already empowered the nation, because there's no woman that would like her children to go hungry.
Whatever we do as women, we represent the women fold. And I think what we're doing today is not just a dance, another show, another makeup, another coloration, but to say that women are important And if a woman is helped, the nation can be better, and we can do better if we walk hand in hand. So once again, I want to say thank you, women of Lagos State. You represent the heart of Nigeria, because when you go outside the country, they will ask you, where are you from? And you say you're a Nigerian. The first thing they ask you, Lagos? So I want to say, COWLSO, thank you for flagging the flag for Nigerians abroad.
The host governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, urged women to champion the success of Nigeria in their respective space.
For us as a government is to use this conference as another clarion call that we all need ourselves in governance. Governance is not about all of us that have been voted into a law. No, we all have a role to play. We all have a sense of duty. We have a sense of responsibility. Everybody must be on board. Late Mrs. Mobolaji Johnson, who conceived the idea several decades ago, to our First Lady, Mrs. Oluremi Tinubu, to the wives of my former brother's governor, Mrs. Dame Fashola and Mrs. Ambode, for also taking, the responsibility forward and continue to build on what COWLSO is in here today. I want to, through you, thank the great effort of my darling wife, Dr. Mrs. Claudiana Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, and the wife of the Deputy Governor, Mrs. Oluremi Hamzat, for all of the things that they've done, and for ensuring that the flame of COWLSO continues to fly high and continue to blow. The 23rd edition, which is to unleash your potential. What better avenue, what better time, what better moment can the ladies, the women, the mothers, the sisters of Lagos State unleash your potential? And so, seize the opportunity of the 2023 COWLSO conference to unleash your potentials, to rebirth yourself, to renew your commitments at home, in your places of work, in your various businesses, and in everywhere that you find yourself. Because it's only when you do that, that those potentials can come out and you can see the fullness of what skills that God has given unto you. Nigeria deserves all of your strength right now. Nigeria needs all of you. Nigeria needs all your collaboration and your cooperation, because we can see the work that Mr. President has started doing. And we are giving commitment that we in Lagos will continue to support him in all of the great initiatives that he has brought forward for our country.
Senator Oluremi Tinubu, a former chairman of COWLSO between 1999 to 2007, is a special guest of honor, and she asked women to continue to break barriers in all sectors of the economy.
Our diversity is our strength, and it is within this diversity that we find the wellspring of our potential. As women, we have the power to shape the future, to be leaders, to be innovators, to be caregivers, and to be agents of positive change. But to unleash our potential fully, we must continue to break down barriers that limit our progress, challenge stereotypes, and foster an environment of equal opportunity for all. Education, healthcare, economic empowerment, and gender equity are essential pillars that will enable us to unleash our potentials. We must work together, collaborate, and support one another to ensure that every woman in Nigeria has the tools and opportunity to reach their full potential. Let us remember that our potential is not just about personal success. It is about uplifting our families, communities, and our great nation as a whole.
The gala night was an exciting one, a time to unwind for COWLSO women. A raffle draw section gave some the opportunity to win prizes. One of such is Kudrat Ibitoye, a staff of Lagos State Government from the Office of Head of Service, receives a brand new Gag Salon car presented by Dr. Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu.
ticket number 835.
Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu also announced the lucky winner of a 3-bedroom apartment at Lagos Home Songotedo in person of Audu Oluwatoyin from Ondo State.
Adu Oluwatoyin.
I have assurance. Ọlọ́run mi wípé. I have assurance.
So she has won a 3-bedroom flat at Songotedo in Lekki, Lagos. Báwo ló ṣe máa gbé lọ sóńdó báyìí sí yìí? Ondo tún wá chance wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́.
Since its establishment, COWLSO seems to have grown beyond the mere gathering for wives of Lagos State government officials, blossoming into action group that supports various development projects of Lagos State government and much more.
That's the program for this week. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'm Ayotunde Balogun. Until we come your way again next time, remember to always stay safe. Bye for now.